Okay, today we're going to look at multi-step equations that have the variables on only one side of the equal sign. So we're taking our two-step equations that we worked with last week and we're going one step farther. So the first thing we're going to do is distribute if you can. Well, obviously in this first example, there are no parentheses, so there is nothing to distribute. So step one is done. Step two is combine like terms. Well, just like we did with combining like terms, I'm going to go through and I'm going to circle the things that look the same. So I'm going to rewrite negative 12 equals 2 because none of that has changed yet. And then I have positive 5v plus 2v will give me plus 7v because it was a positive 7v. Now, if you were in class with me last week, if you've heard this in class, I used a little trick to help you explain these because some of us just need a little reminder once we get to a two-step equation of what to do. So I'm going to circle the couple like I told you in class, or circle the things that stay together. That 7 and v cannot be separated just yet. This positive 2 is my third wheel and I've got to kick them out. Well, how do you kick out a positive 2? We're going to subtract 2 on both sides. Now, I know some of you like to dot your little line or draw your line where your equal sign is. Completely okay. So on this side, those canceled out, and I was left with 7v on the right. Negative 12 minus 2 is negative 14. At this point, I'm ready to undo 7 times v. Or, like we talked about in class, you need to break up your couple. Well, how do you break up 7 times v? You're going to divide by 7 because the opposite of multiplying is division. And then I'm left with v is on the right-hand side. If it starts on that right, leave it there. You cannot rewrite it or it'll mess you up later. Negative 14 divided by 7 is negative 2. So my answer is negative 2 equals v. Now, my second example, 1 minus 2n plus 5 equals 6. Look, I have left out my plus 5, so I'm just going to rewrite my equation. Minus 2n plus 5 equals 6. I'm so sorry about that. So let's just ignore this first one right here. Pretend it was never on that page. So this time, I don't have anything to distribute again. So I'm going to circle my like terms that are on the same side. So just worry about what's on the same side to begin with. I have 1 plus 5. Well, 1 plus 5 is going to give me a 6. And then I'm going to rewrite everything else. Minus 2n equals 6. So now it's a two-step equation. Circle your couple. Circle what's going to stay together at the moment. How do you kick out positive 6? What's the opposite of positive 6? Negative 6 or subtracting 6. You can draw your line at the equals if you need to. So I have negative 2n left on the left. 6 minus 6 is 0. So negative 2n equals 0. How do you undo negative 2 times n, or how do you break up that couple? Divide by negative 2 on both sides. And we are left with n equals 0.